the camera.
Ignore the camera. Just talk to me like normal. So how are you enjoying the party? Yeah? Yeah? What'd you find? Anything interesting yet? What? Geez. Oh, okay. That's great. Great. And so tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're here. For the party. Okay, that's great. That's great. Now look in the camera and say, hi, Grandpa, Grandma.
How about a wave? Can I have a wave? No, you can't. Your hands are full. Okay. That's pretty good. You got hurt? All right. Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank everybody for coming this evening, friends, family, and we just are totally overwhelmed that it's working out so well, and we want to share quite a few things with you this evening in terms of just enjoying each other and enjoying our 55 years. It went awfully fast, but 55 years and 5 years of marriage. And we're a good team, so I've said enough, I think, and I'm going to pass this off to Margo, and she's going to continue.
All right, I wanted to hope that everyone finds their seats at their appropriate tables, and we have a little entertainment. And pretend this is all one big head table. We had an awful time trying to decide who was going to sit with whom because we love everybody in this room. And you're all very, very special to us, and we're very happy that you're sharing on this wonderful evening with us. And to start the evening off, after you all find your seats, my son Colby Lewis is going to sing a song along with my wonderful grandson Courtney Lewis. We're excited about that.
Your brother had changed it to SLP. It might not come out very well. The early fixed it now. I didn't realize that until the very.
Hi. Hi. It's funny, about, probably 15 years ago, me and my buddy, when we were in high school, we used to play at a talent show over there. And we can get maybe $30 or $40 gift certificate and then buy drinks. It was great. So, I'd like to sing this song for Mom and Hans. Doesn't need a lot of introduction. It's the wedding song. He is now being mine. Oh, a little nervous. Wrong key. We'll get there. He is now to be among us at the calling of our hearts. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. The union of our spirits here has caused him to remain. Whenever two or more of us are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. Well, a man shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home. They shall travel on to be, the two shall be as one. as it was in the beginning, is now until the end. A woman draws her life from man and gives it back again. There is love. There is love. Well, then what's to be the reason for becoming man and wife? Is it love that brings you here, or love that brings you life? Oh, the loving is the answer, then who's the giving for? Do you believe that's something you've never seen before? There is love. There is love. Oh, the marriage of our spirits here caused him to remain. Whenever two or more of us are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. This is one of Mom's favorite songs. I like to play it for her. Old Elton John song. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all, you had the grace to hold yourself when those around you crawled. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on the treadmill and they made you change your name. Well, it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did. Hollywood was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, fame was the price you paid. Even when you died, well, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the nude. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did. Candle burned out long before the legend ever did. This is one that I learned when I was about 5, singing in the car with my mother. Take to the highway, won't you lend me your name? Your way and my way seem to be one and the same. Mama don't understand it. She wants to know where I've been. Must have been some kind of natural born fool. You wanna pass that way again, but you know I can feel it, yeah. On a country road. Sail on home to Jesus, won't you, good girls and boys? I'm all in pieces, and you can have your own choice. But I can see a heavenly band full of angels, and they're coming to set me free. I don't know nothing about the wild wind, but I can tell you that it's bound to be. You know I could feel it on a country road. I guess my feet know where they want me to go. Walking on a country road. Walk on down, walk on down, walk on down, walk on down a country road. Na 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 na. Country road, yeah, walking on a country road. Okay. Now, want to sing with you? Yeah? Okay. Now, Courtney's going to sing a little bit for you now. Okay.
The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Happy and
If you're happy and you know clap your hands. If you're happy and you know clap your hands. If
you're happy and you know that you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
If you're
Happy and you know, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know that you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, stomp your feet.
If you're
Happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. No, walk it. Happy and you know it, you walk it. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, you walk it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you
Well, there's very little light. Well, they lowered the light for a reason, I guess, so I'm not going to go ahead and... Yeah, well,
I'd like to have your attention again, please. I'd like to have a toast this evening. We have all these lovely friends and family here to celebrate our 55th and our 5th wedding anniversary. And we'd like to celebrate the fact that you are all here, and we have a lovely DJ. We've had some lovely entertainment, which we're really grateful for, with Colby and Courtney. And we're just ready to have a wonderful party. So, without further ado, I toast you all, I toast you, I toast you.
Here. Hans, was that your toast?
No, that was a toast.
That was the toast? I mean...
This is my cousin Mark. He's an actor.
Yeah. I was just a little concerned because I thought the presentation lacked a little bit of verve.
I don't have your expertise.
Well, I understand that, but...
Would you like to...
Well, why don't I just take over for a second? Yeah, that's fine. I was just a little concerned, Hans, because we have this fabulous song. We've got people who are all dressed up. We've got a wonderful meal and drinks and all that, but I'm just a little concerned it's all going downhill from here. I mean, what else do we have to look forward to? I mean, there's food and there's dancing, but I mean, you know, it seems to me a little odd that you're celebrating being 55. I mean, you know, it just seems kind of old to me, and in my business we don't normally pay attention to such things, so it occurred to me that the real event here is 5 years together, and maybe there would be a way of celebrating that, perhaps renewing your vows. I mean, it just occurred to me last week. I thought, wouldn't it be cool if? So I did a little research, and the fact is, the first time Hans and Margo were married 5 years ago was not very elaborate. And in fact, in spite of what some of you may have heard, it was really, really unelaborate. In fact, they went to Atlantic City and went to the drive-thru. And in fact, they not only went to the drive-thru, but they did the cheapie plan, where you stay in the car the whole time. And, I was a little embarrassed when I heard this, frankly, so I thought, what can I do to make this right? To improve this, to kind of do it right this time. And so I called up the Bliss drive-thru wedding-orama with the Elvis statue in the lobby, and I spoke to Reverend Bliss, and I said, Reverend Bliss, what can we do? How can we do this right? And he said, my son, I have the super special extra value deluxe plan, and I also make house calls. So I thought, here's the opportunity to reunite Hans and Margo with the man who joined them 5 years ago. If I may have a drum roll, please. The one, if I may present unto you, for the first time in 5 years, the one, the only. Here he is, straight from the wedding drive-thru-orama, the Reverend Wendell T. Bliss. Let's hear it for him.
Thank you, bless you, my son. Hans and Margo. It has been such a long time, but I remember it like it was yesterday when you came through the Bliss drive-thru wedding-orama and car wash where for $5 extra. We will wash your undercarriage and apply hot wax, and then we'll take care of your car. Yes, I remember, friend. 5 years ago today, when Hans reached down into between the seats of that 1979 Chrysler Cordoba with the rich Corinthian leather seats. And he produced $4.80 in change, and he said, "Margo, darling, let's get married." So they bought the economy ceremony, yes, friends, with the cardboard cutout of Elvis in the back seat. And a hired stand-up best man and a hired maid of honor. However, the $4.80 economy version of the Bliss drive-through wedding-orama did include a custom wedding song, which I'd like to sing for you now the way I sang it for Hans and Margo just 5 years ago today. Because of their relationship with each other, I called it the Battle Hymn of the New Frolics. And it goes a little something like this. DJ Ron, if you please sing along the refrain, "Glory, glory, Hans und Margo." I'm singing you the ballad of Hans und Margo's wedding day. Then they swore to live together in sickness, health, and come what may. We know they'll go the distance unless Hans wakes up one day gay. But their love goes shining on. Everybody, let me hear you sing it! Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. The soprano. Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. Those are your 15 content. Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. Photo opportunity. The love goes shining on. Goes shining on. When Margo met her Hansi, she thought he was kind of sweet. Then something happened in the bathroom where her love became complete. He folded the towels correctly and put down the toilet seat. So her love goes shining on. Let him hear you in Atlantic City now. Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. Sing into the bottle. Glory, Hans und Margo. Everyone whip, bad time. Glory, glory, Hans and Margo. Their love goes shining on. Goes shining on. Hans, he met his Margo after a short stint in jail, where he picked up some bad habits, like cigars and telling tales. He gave them up for Margo, except for his beloved email. Still their love goes shining on. Sing it with me, Mammy! Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. I hope you're from a TV station. Glory, Hans und Margo. Ladies from Hadassah. Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. Their love goes shining on. Goes shining on. This is the last verse. The happy couple likes to travel, pickle, cook, and all the rest. They go to exotic islands where the natives bare their breasts, but none can match the mayhem of their beloved kraut schlockfests. Their love goes shining on. Everybody in an old power band. Glory, glory, Hans und Margo. Come on, I want to hear you. Glory, glory, Hans and Margo. Everybody. Glory, glory, Hans and Margo. Hold it down there. Love goes shining on. ago when DJ Ron spun that tune. Thank you, DJ Ron. DJ Ron comes to you direct from the Bliss Wedding Drive-Thru-Arama, where Ron spins all the groovy tunes for our weddings, bar mitzvahs, communions, and brisses. 5% off for any bris you may book with us tonight. Now, Hans and Margo, you remember that you only had $4.80 that day, Hans. So we had to actually find 2 witnesses who would work cheap. Now, I'm sure that there are any number of people who would stand up here for you today. Any number of beautiful, charming people who would stand up for you. In fact, I'm sure that some of your celebrity friends that are here tonight would stand up as well. In fact, where's Bill Murray, the famous actor? Bill, where are you? Bill? Bill? Stand up, Bill. Bill, I love your film work. Let's hear it for Bill Murray, everyone. Bill? I loved you, Bill, in that movie Groundhog Day, where you lived the same boring day over and over again, which reminds me of Hans's life before he left and met Margo. Have a seat, Bill. It's good to see you. Where's Carol Burnett? Where's Carol? Carol, where are you, Carol? Carol Barnett? There's, ladies and gentlemen, this great comedian, Carol Barnett. Carol, I always liked you better than Lucy, which we can say now, because she's dead. But anyway, I love the character that you created of the lonely washerwoman, who really has nothing left to live for, which reminds me of Margo after she met Hans. Just kidding. Let's have a nice hand for Carol Barnett, Carol. But back then, 5 years ago, when the Bliss Wedding-O-Rama, we had to pay a best man and a maid of honor. And because this nice young man here paid the $18.42 plus tolls for the super deluxe version of our wedding ceremony, we brought the best man and the maid of honor with us today to recreate their wedding ceremony. Yes, they're here, Hans and Margo. DJ Ron, may I have a drum roll, please? You're gonna like these two. They're so well dressed and so well behaved. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as the nighttime operator of the Cyclone roller coaster in Coney Island. He did 4 to 5 years with Hans in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joey Davinio. Come on up here, Joey, and stand up with this beautiful couple again.
Hey there, Hansie. How's it hanging, baby?
Yeah. It's a tearful reunion. I'm all misty myself. And now for the maid of honor. DJ Ron, may I have yet another drum roll, please? She, ladies and gentlemen, won the Miss Pig Holler contest in 1989. She was also the 1994 Miss Corn Pone County. Please welcome Miss April May June. Come on in here, April May. Give Margo a big hug. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that's it. Now we got everybody together, except back at the Bliss Wedding-O-Rama, we had a little cardboard cutout of a flower person. But I understand there's a little boy named Courtney here today who may fill in and be a perfect flower child. Courtney, would you come over here, please, and stand up with Hans and Margo and be the flower child? You sang so well before. We listened to you. Let's go. Yeah, give Margo another hug. That's the boy. I don't like anybody that's cuter than I am, but since your family, we'll let you get away with it. You hold on to the flowers there. All right, now. And Hans and Margo, if you would come right down here with your best man and maid of honor, just stand right there before me. And Courtney, you come down here too. In fact, Courtney, you better stand next to me so all the handsome men are in one place. That's it. Now, friends, we are going to recreate the ceremony just as we did 5 years ago today. 5 years ago today. Yeah, photo ops. There we are. So if I may have silence, please, and if I might just inform everyone that with the Deluxe Wedding-O-Rama, you get streamers, only background music, if you please. You stay right here, Courtney, right next to me. Oh. That's your intro right there, Courtney. That's for you. Now we're going to have a little wedding intro. Here we are. Dearly beloved, we are going to make this short and sweet because I'm double parked and my medication has just kicked in. Hans, You promise to take this woman to as many schlockfests as possible?
I do.
Margo, you promise to take this man away from the internet and his email as often as possible?
I do.
I like that accent, honey. Then by the power vested in me, by nobody in particular, I now repronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride, man. Throw those streamers, everybody. Throw those streamers. There's a big kiss. He's slipping of the tongue. Oh, it's getting nasty. Hey, get a room or something. Oh, this is, you can't get a room. Get around the dance floor. That's it. You follow them, Courtney. You'll see. Watch your scarf, sweetie. That's it. Chase them right around the dance floor. That's it. Right around the dance floor. That's it. Throw those streamers. That's it. That's it. Harvest, there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it one more time for Hans and Margo. They're married again. Hans and Margo, you can have a seat now. Courtney, get those flowers back to the lovely April, May, June. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Your waiters are going to put a sumptuous salad in front of you, and then we are going to come back for more magic and mayhem as the Super Deluxe Hans and Margo 5th Wedding Anniversary Special continues. DJ Ron, play me out of here, and we'll see you after the salad. And thank you, Joey, the video. Let's hear it for Joey and April May, Courtney. DJ Ron, take over. In the Corinthian leather. Because young Mr. Long over here has paid the $18.40 for the Super Deluxe version, we thought we'd have the best man's toast right now. So ladies and gentlemen, I give to you once again our man from Brooklyn, Mr. Joey DeVinio. Joey, come on up here and give that best man's toast.
Hey, thank you very much over there, Mr. Holy Man. Now, everybody got a glass of the bubbly? Maybe something a little bit stronger, if you know what I'm saying? To toast Hansy and Margo? All right. You're good people, you know that? You're all good people. Now, listen up. We was going to try something maybe a little different this time, you know? Maybe make a little break with transmission for the toast, you know what I'm saying? So, I asked the lovely maid of honor, Miss April May June, va-va-va-voom, if maybe she would join with me in the toast, you know, just instead of me doing it, you know what I'm saying? That way I figured, you know, we'd all have something nice to look at and people wouldn't be all worried saying, uh-oh, here comes the best man's toast. I hope you don't get all raunchy and stuff. But, you know, April May said she's a little afraid that people wouldn't understand her on account of a sudden accent. So I figured since I ain't got no accent at all over here, maybe I would do the speech by my lonesome after all. So here goes. Hey, DJ Ron, how about a little bit that super extra value deluxe best man's background music, huh? Go ahead, anytime. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Now, Hans and Margo, it may be a little nippy outside, you know? It may be like 30 degrees centipede out in the parking lot. But in here, we're all nice and warm. And we're feeling a little warm on the inside, too.